undress my body and my mind. The naked truth, the lies I'm giving to you, all to you. My calm, my cool, my crazy side, my Jekyll, I won't hide. I'ma show him to you.
We're gonna work on taking the back from turtle, and then for a week or two, and then we're gonna start working on taking the back from side control when the guy turns from mount. In wrestling, it'll be called like spiral riding, where you can do it in different ways. You can block the elbow, you can go into like a wrist right position here, and then you're gonna just get the guy's hip to the floor, okay? Now, when the guy's hip comes to the floor, you have a couple of options. One, you can stay on your knees like this, and when Peanut extends to build back up, that little space when he builds up, that opens up is where I'm gonna put my foot through, okay? And wrestling would be the Iowa, okay? I'm gonna pin his hip down. When he comes up, I'm gonna step my heel through, and I'm gonna use my heel to scoop his leg up, and I wanna bite down with my knee here, okay? Once I get the Iowa, I'm already around the hip here. I'm gonna shoot over the shoulder, and again, same thing. I'm gonna protect my choking arm with my underhook arm, and now I'm gonna slide my knee in, and I'm gonna collapse. Sometimes guys will have good bases, so I wanna use this knee and kind of pull his leg out and knock him off his tracks. I'm gonna pull, and then I'm gonna hook and bite down on his leg with my knee, and I'm gonna extend this leg to establish that bottom hook, okay? Now his hip is still high, so I wanna create a hip escape to get his hip to fall in. Boom. Now I set my second hook, and I got the back, okay? Once we're here, we'll just do a simple rear naked choke, go to wrist right, drive down, crawl the hands up, move my head back, knuckles along the back, hand on my palm, close it up, and squeeze. Referring to like Marcelo Garcia. This is off of his old like seatbelt back retention drills and stuff. So whether the guy is sitting to his hip to try to put me back in guard, okay, or the guy attacks me more like a wrestler, like Javi, right? What does Javi do when you end up in this position? He grabs the arm and rolls. That's called the Peterson roll. He'll grab, roll through, and he comes up on top. So when the guy rolls, I don't want to try to fight it. I actually want to try to get ahead of it, right? So as the guy rolls, I'm trying to bring my knee to the floor, probably right in between his elbow and knee, and I'm just trying to get his hip to land inside my thigh, okay? So if he, say off the Peterson, he grabs, he rolls through. As I drive my right, or wedge my left knee to the mat and get him to roll inside my hip, my other leg, as it's rolling through, is trying to hook and create the first hook. And that's also gonna pull me over to that strong side. So he rolls, look how I pull, and now I'm on that bottom hook, okay? A hip escape, if he's keeping his knees in tight here, I can cross over the hips, create a stretch, and now I'm back on the back. He goes the guard pull. Okay, if you feel him going, the faster you get ahead of it, the better position you'll be. The slower, the further behind you are, the more of a chance you're gonna have to get rolled with the Peterson or the guy trapping a half guard or something like that, okay? And then the last one will just be, use that posture break. Comes up, get my hook, get his neck is broken. He comes up, if his knee's tight, just go to Iowa. Start hooking my Iowa in. He's trying to get away from me that way. I can't get him to break him down. And just take it the other way. Okay. So the Marcelo roll, where he's going, he's turning, my body's here, he's turning into me, or he's Petersoning to try to roll, or I get the near side hook, and I'm trying to break the hip down, he's trying to get away from me. Get ahead of it on the other side, and roll through. But as you roll through, try to get that other hook in. Any questions? This next week, or when I get back from George's fight, we're gonna work a lot on the Marcelo roll, kind of figuring out timings for it, all right? 1, 2, 3.